evaluation, you mentioned the last championship won by the United States. They've won the last two. And Finland, very strong. They've won this event 5 times. The World Junior played over Christmas every year. So small country punching above their weight. And part of the reason is goaltending. A lot of goaltenders in the NHL from Finland. Probably the best developmental country for goaltending in the world.
Now the United States with their first offensive pressure in the zone, trying to make things happen. Will Moore tied up along the backboards, fed back to the point. Rayom walks the blue line, now lets it go. Rebound loose right in front, and that center, rink wide rather, looking for Colin Potter. The Arizona State product now comes right in front. A chance right on the doorstep for Stiga. The BC product couldn't knock that one home. And the Finns come back the other way through center.
As we go up and down the U.S. roster, both teams white and blue, we see a lot of size at forward. And one exception is Cullen Potter, who's an average-sized player. And he went into the corner, and this is what he's known for. He's very crafty, and even though he's smaller, he comes out with the puck a lot. Found Stiga there for the game's first real good scoring chance.
Yeah, Potter is an interesting story, to say the least, as he's a first-round pick of the Calgary Flames, all NCHC rookie team. And a lot of people didn't think he was going to pan out at the collegiate level just because of that size.
And one thing to add to that, Jim, he played for Arizona State as a high school age player. He skipped forward a year and actually left the U.S. National Development Program after 1 year to go play college, and it's usually a 2-year commitment. So Cullen Potter, just an outstanding player. We'll talk a lot about him as the week goes on.
Yeah, he was actually committed somewhere else, but he didn't want to stay that second year. And Arizona State gave him the opportunity, so he jumped right in, and he's the first Sun Devil that's ever has become a first-round draft pick. Puck dumped in deep. Rayom back to get it. Plays at the University of Michigan after 2 years with the National Team Development Program.
Such a special rink. If you're unfamiliar watching from outside the state, the men play next door, seats about 9,000 or 10,000. This is a nice, intimate 3,500. You get a couple hundred people in here, and you have a great buzz to the building. And we're starting to see the crowd fill in a little bit. And a lot of people, even though it's 90 degrees outside, have hockey on their mind.
Probably taking advantage of the AC in here.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing. Now coming back the other way. Sony sends it in deep for Finland. On the back wall, Fiedler ties up his man, plays it around to the far side. Finns, though, keep it alive momentarily, and now it's cleared out to center. United States takes over there. Coming across the line was Moore, but it was across the line. James Hagens was on last year's gold medal winning team, got it in deep, but then was tied up in behind. And now it's turned over again. The U.S. again, right on the doorstep. They score!
Always interested to see how teams respond after giving up a goal. And boy, did Finland ever punch back. Just a few seconds later, we're tied.
That's a huge response because it
so that goes in the books as 23 from 28 and 18. They also had an assist for Monanen. So Monanen getting an assist on the goal, as well as Ruohonen, and cleaning up the mess down low. Not afraid to get to the dirty areas, Vesterainen. And what a response by the Finns. And Jim, they came out after that, got a good
quick shot turned away there as Cullen Potter tried the short side, but the stick save was made by Saarinen. Now Potter again across the line. Runs into 3 defenders and had it taken away, and it's chipped back out to center. U.S. taken over there. Rayom plays it rink wide. Blake Fiedler back to get it. Son of Vern. Played 14 seasons in the National Hockey League, did his father.
Nice move up the wall by Koivu.
Take it to the corner there. Puck comes back near the blue line. Held in. Now on the back walls. Saarinen trying to keep it out front, but that was broken up, and Team USA pushes it out to center. It just shows you the talent level in this, right? It looked like a nothing play in behind the US goal, and a quick turnover, and it's in the back of your net. Kuda jumping on that.
USA Hockey has done a lot of sports science studies and looked at athletic development, and there's a model, the long-term athletic model, LTAD, that powers their ADM. So anyway, getting deep into the weeds about how players develop, they always use Finland as an example of a small population nation, and they keep players exposed to all other sports. A lot of these players probably playing soccer up through age 10 or beyond. But when they get to these teenage years, they focus, and it's a lot of attention on hockey training. And the benefits are pretty clear. They put that out.
Right.
And it's just not an option. When you look at the best players that come up through the development in the rest of the world, and certainly we're seeing that today, and the game at 4:30 local time with Sweden, they do not have any right shot. So if they want to get someone on the blue line, they're going to have to use a forward and back.
Stiga forces another turnover. There's Hagens with a shot. And one.
James Hagens was the 7th overall pick. He is the highest drafted American. And I think it's pretty clear why. He's just got this otherworldly hockey sense to go with all the tools. So Hagens is going to be a big part of the U.S. defense with 5 goaltenders, and they're going to get a chance to play a little bit. And it was Heil for the first, and now Nick Kemp in goal for the U.S.
Should have recognized the gold helmet from his Notre Dame days. Yeah. He's from Morton Grove, Illinois, taking over here in the second. 13 games with the Irish, 3.74 goals against, 895 saves percentage. 2 years at the National Team Development Program, 4th-round pick of the Washington Capitals, and he takes over here in that period. Good spotting on your part. I just assumed that if they were going split goaltendings, it was going to be halfway through the game.
Yeah, you never know. I would have thought middle of the second as well if you're splitting this one in half.
There, Will Moore went down. And he's a Boston College commit, going to BC this year. Hopefully he's going to be all right, and we'll see him back out there.
We'll keep an eye for 28 more.
Hagens now to Stiga. Cuts to the near side, now cuts to the backhand, takes a shot, scores! And we're tied at 2. And this tidbit I found about Teddy Stiga, last year's World Juniors, of course, was the hero getting the goal in the 3-on-3 overtime. That was his only shot on goal the entire tournament. You believe that?
You wouldn't think it's possible, but that's great.
And I think it was Max Plant that told me, said that Stiga had never scored an overtime goal in his life.
Oh, it's crazy. Oh, 2-on-0 if they can get the puck. Lee in the slot area. Cullen Potter trying to run it down.
Potter puts it in front, but that's gobbled up by the goaltender. Meanwhile, U.S. comes back. Swanson feeds it across. Quick shot right on, and the save is made. Oh, yeah, they have it. I've watched it there. I was over there a couple times broadcasting for USA Hockey, and we would watch the replays on the Finnish television. It was pretty entertaining, the U.S. kids watching themselves, trying to figure out what they were saying about them.
I didn't check before the game started. I don't even know what the time zone is in Helsinki. Are they able to watch this? Their busy stick by Ruohonen, and him out there with Ruohonen, and things looking up for the Crimson. A great crop of European players that are in the pipeline.
Hagens draft rights controlled by the Bruins, and Boston is in a bit of a rebuild after the way things fell apart for them last season. Trading away Brad Marchand, really, that team really nosedived after they moved on from him. So maybe Hagens' timetable will be moved up by the Bruins. players.
Yeah, fun to watch.
As he was the youngest player on the Wisconsin roster a year ago. So great things in his future. Here's a shot ripped wide of the net as Kuda had an opportunity. And now it's pushed out to center. U.S. Penalty is over, so they go 0 for 1 on the power play. Neither team has been able to cash in on the opportunity they've had with the power play here this afternoon.
Boy, what puck movement. Look how quickly they're getting it off their stick on the breakout for Finland. So they continue to play well. We're 2 minutes remaining here in the second period in a 2-2 game. And Jim, I just think it's fair to say I'm really curious to see how it ends, because it really could go either way. And if I understand it correctly, there's no tie. They would have an overtime format.
Well, that would be entertaining, I suppose.
5 minutes of 3-on-3 if needed, followed by a 5-player shootout.
We'll have to see who picked up the assists on that goal, but the U.S. back in front now, despite being outshot 20-18 to this point. Zemer picks up the assist, and Potter the other assist. So early pressure by the United States pays dividends here as they retake the lead.
Play actually started in the neutral zone, but the U.S.
Here's Michigan State commit. 68 points in 58 games with the Caps last year. Was the USHL Rookie of the Year and led that league in goals with 31. Finland, though, trying to counter. Quick shot. Save is made by Heil. And the rebound pushed ahead. The United States comes charging into the offensive zone. Kuznicka puts it in behind. Stiga after it there. Brings it back to the point. Rayon moving in. Forced to the corner. Centering pass. And Stiga had his stick lifted right at the last second, or it would have been a golden opportunity for him.
Tanner Hendricks, an assist on that goal. And for our European viewers, 100 kilos. Checks in at an even 220. So we're in a hockey hotbed. If you look across the U.S., participation very high in the. They do get the equalizer. He's going to be involved in either one or both of the goals. He's just been all over. 4th round pick of the Philadelphia Flyers. I stepped aside at break and saw a guy with a Flyers jacket. I said, "Oh, 4th round pick out there is looking pretty good." He said, "Yeah, he's just a strong player." So they're excited to have him. And I think if you redraft based on today's game, he might tick up a little bit, even though it was just a couple weeks ago they did the selections. He's looking real good.
Yeah, it's so hard to judge the talent, right? Because you're dealing with different leagues, different level of play. Ruhonen set to draw it off again. U.S. though controls the face-off. Horcroft, whose father, of course, was one of the great players for the Edmonton Oilers, won that face-off for the U.S. Now Fiddler gets it ahead to center. Fiddler across the line, drops it off. Trying to slip it through to Horcroft. U.S. after it there, but the Finns will come away with it. Ruhonen sends it in deep. Heil out of his net, plays it around to the far side. Pass was brought back in. A couple of fresh bodies on the ice. Under 6 to go here in game 1 of the summer showcase here at Ritter Arena. Koivu, nice move to get around one man. Spins as he gains the blue line, holds up, now slides it in deep. Puck comes free in the far circle, and the U.S. is there, and they'll skate it out of danger. Rayon steps up on the play. Koivu ties him up. Puck comes free on the far wall. U.S. steals it right back. Charge it in. Moore circles in behind. Wraparound attempt. Listening and watching. Try to get these things straight, but they switch things up quick, and apparently the sheet wasn't what was given to us.
And it's hard to get the goaltenders to turn around so you can see if it's 31 or 30.
Out there now to take these face-offs. So will have to go with another draw. They do win the draw, but don't get the clear as Versagi won that draw. But the Finns control. Kuda puts it in front. And the quick shot deflected off the traffic in front by Pikkanen, who had an opportunity. Finns now.
So that's Ruohonen as the net front presence, but he's less of a pest, and he's trying to get a puck down on the flank. Now he's there for a rebound, not coming as the shot went wide.
Shot missed far side, and it rebounds all the way down.
Development program whose sole purpose is to prepare players for the world competition. And it's not exclusively where they source players. You have some players that develop at different rates. Sometimes there's not room for everybody on the team. And I think Riker Lee setting a team lead with a lot of goals in the USHL for Madison and coming out showing he belongs in a conversation with, the top American forwards this age is really a player that I was impressed with in this game today.
Yeah, no doubt. There have been some standout performances here in this game by both countries. They have to be very pleased with what they saw here, because this was an extremely well-played hockey game here, considering that this is July.
I agree completely.